on the day. By the way, that doesn't even scratch the surface of how many Yumis and Kholos Revitalign as a brand has sold, and even QVC has sold. This is one of their all-time best-selling styles, and it's one you often replenish and you get multiples of, and this is one really, I think, to get into because I love the upper in that design of this really pretty little floral. It's dimensional, it adds a touch of elegance, and honestly, it's very current in what we're seeing in fashion, so it's gonna look great with all of your summer pieces as well. When it's a today's special value, we work so hard to bring you the best of the best, not only something that you love, but also to give you choices. So today, you get the choice of that Yumi thong sandal or the Kholo slide. A lot of you, which I think is smart, are gonna pick up on one of each in maybe different colors. So you balance a wardrobe. They're $39.98. And if you shop for these before, because it is one of their best-selling shoes, you know that $39.98 price point is not something you see every day. It's normally a $79.98 shoe. Do you know how sometimes if you know you've something that you love to buy and it's $80 regularly, I'm rounding up, $79.98. It's about $80. If you were to see that $80 shoe or favorite fashion item you like to buy for $70 or $60, you'd be like, that's a really good price, right? I'm already getting a savings. I normally pay $80, but I'm saving 20 bucks. You're not, it's $40. It's $39.98. I mean, it's a fraction of the cost. It's nearly half of what you would normally spend. We have a really great opportunity for you to get this today on 3 easy payments too, so you could break that up. $13.33 gets it home. Everybody gets that great footbed, and we'll dive into it in just a second. If you're new to Revitalign, it's an orthotic footbed, but it is the most, you put it in and your body just goes, ah. Because it feels cradled and supported the way that it should be. So we'll look at the thong on the top, which that's gonna be your Yumi thong style sandal. The one, and here kind of side to side. Here's our Yumi thong, and then here's our Kholo slide. That's gonna be the bronze. We also have this really pretty sage green. That one's gorgeous. Now, the one with the black footbed, I love the black. I would be sure, if you're gonna buy multiples, which I think you should get a Yumi and a Kholo. Definitely get yourself one black, because this would be great for all the graduation parties, outdoor parties, backyard barbecues, when you wanna be a little dressier, but you still just wanna put on a thong sandal. White is so pretty. That one's really fresh, and the hardware is even gold too. Look at the little inset. What's the, like the little centers of the flowers? Oh, rivet, thank you. Yeah, it's
I'm trying to think of the garden term.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I'm really letting my mom down this morning. Okay, here's the silver. And then I have on that dark denim blue. I think it looks so cool. You'll wear it like a navy, but it has that denim fabric upper.
And denim goes with everything. And I love we did it dark. It kind of elevates it.
And then the desert rose is so pretty. This one's a little more of a coral shade.
Yes.
Now, all the same shades are available in that Kholo slide. So we'll run through those really quickly too, so you can see. You see the bronze down here. They're next to each other. But you also have that sage choice. You've got the black, that gorgeous white. And there are, you know, the way the flowers are sprinkled all over. Now let me go back, because if you want this white in the Kholo, actually in the Yumi. If you want the white in the Yumi, there's only 1,500 remaining.
Oh, wow.
Is most of your family back from brunch yet? I don't even think Mom's finished the mimosa yet.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
My point being, it's still early in the day when we start counting down.
It's such a great white. I mean, do you have anybody getting married, a shower, bridesmaids?
And then, okay, so this one's your
silver.
We've got the denim and the desert flower. Now, if your eyes are on that desert flower and you're thinking Kholo or Yumi, which is your thong sandal, there's only 1,700 to go around.
Wow.
That's not very many, right? When you think about how many people watch QVC, how many people are shopping today, why should someone who maybe needs an orthotic or doesn't need an orthotic wear a Revitalign shoe?
It's all about what is on the inside. It's all, I mean, you and I could go on and on and on about the fashion elements and all of the details and how to dress these sandals. But honestly, if it's not comfortable, how long are we going to be able to wear it, right? And what we're giving you with Revitalign is supreme all-day comfort. It's all about that heel cupping. And you can see the highs and lows and all the curves in this sandal. You've got that heel cupping. You've got the arch support. We're talking inner as well as outer arch support. So you can see the curves on both sides of the arch, and you
Yeah.
can see that metatarsal dome. I love talking to Dr. Nick, who kicked this off last night, and he and I had a conversation this week about the TSV today,
Yeah.
and he was talking about biomechanics and about how we're really supporting the full arch and the entire foot, and not just trying to put a little bump in there to bump up your arch. It's really supporting you on both sides.
Yeah, I love talking with Dr. Nick too.
Yeah.
He is a board certified, like, practicing podiatrist, which is why he can't be here all the time for every presentation.
Right.
But yeah, I'm a long distance runner, and I know many of you aren't necessarily runners, but a lot of us, we're on our feet. We're on our feet for long hours.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would feel like, I'd be like, well, this hip kind of feels funny, or I'm having like a shin thing. And whenever Dr. Nick was in here, I'd always pick his brain. He's like, well, what shoes have you been wearing? I'm like, yeah, you're right.
That's the first
It's
question.
always, it's about the shoe. You know, we don't always realize, or sometimes it feels like, yeah, of course, it's the most obvious thing, the ground up. And when you step into a Revitalign, you have not only the most comfort and fit, and it is an orthotic, but you also step into a really cute style. Like, I mean, look at the desert sage or the desert rose. It's a beautiful coral. The floral design is just fun and fresh. It does not look like Crystal
It doesn't
or
look like an
Jody,
orthotic.
and happy Mother's Day to both of you, are wearing an orthotic. Exactly.
No, and I love that about Revitalign, because nobody's looking down and saying, oh, Crystal, are you feeling okay? Because it looks like you're wearing some really funky Frankenstein sandals. No, they're going to say, wow,
Right.
where did you get those? That floral applique looks amazing. And then Crystal's going to say, they are so comfortable.
Yes, it's not like this clunky,
Right.
medicinal shoe.
No.
Can I also point out, so let's talk for a second about this Yumi. So Crystal's in the thong sandal. What is so different, if you are, whether you love thong sandals or not, Lara, I feel like when I put on a Revitalign thong sandal, I don't feel the pressure in the toe post like I do with other sandals.
Right.
It almost, like, I feel like in other sandal, it uses that toe post to hold the shoe on. With Revitalign, that's not what's holding the shoe on. Like, there's no pressure there.
Right, and the straps have been thoughtfully placed, so they come back far enough as well. And I'm
That's
wearing
the difference.
Right, that helps. I'm wearing one of each just to show you how the options. They don't
So
come this
if you
way.
buy multiples before you leave the house, double check.
Yeah, that you're not
that you
wearing
didn't,
one of
that
each.
you didn't pull a Lara.
I'm just showing the options.
Yes, you see the difference. It's
But to
great.
talk about that toe post a little bit more, I like to encourage people, even if they don't think that they're a thong or toe post wearer, to really give Revitalign a chance, because there's no glue, there's no stitching, it's not plastic.
Yeah.
It's a double layer of grosgrain ribbon that has been anatomically designed to just go with the curve of your foot. So it's uber comfortable between my toes. Although, honestly, I've always been a thong wearer. I love summer,
too, yeah.
I love the style, but I also love that we've got the option, and that we've really elevated and feminized a somewhat, could be sporty masculine style.
Oh,
often,
yeah,
right?
especially with the dimensional flowers.
Right.
Revitalign also took a huge play out of the playbooks of fashion. Have you been watching some of the, like, big award shows or red carpets? I love checking out what everybody's wearing. I don't always
Yeah.
watch the show. I can't stay up that late. I just get the recap in the morning. But this, like, embroidery and dimension, you're seeing everywhere. We're seeing it in
Yes.
fashion. So it's really fun to have that moment incorporated into your shoe. So not only do you have that playful nod to fashion, you also have the most unbelievable comfort footbed for $39.98, by the way.
Right.
A shoe that you would normally shop for $80. And like I said earlier, if you got $10, $20 off that price, you'd be pretty happy, right? Knowing that it sells all the time for $80, let alone to get that type of technology for $39.98. So which color are you gonna choose? And I would consider, at a today's special value price, that does go up at the end of the day today, consider the Yumi thong and the Kholo slide, and pick maybe a different color in each. Here, come on over so we can take a look. I mean, listen, if you know you're like a Yumi person and you're a thong all the way, get 2 colors in the thong.
Right.
But if you want to try them out, today's a good day to do that. This is the bronze, and it's more of this earthy shade. And
It is.
like a mocha taupe.
And it's not like an in-your-face metallic. It's a beautiful neutral with just a subtle shimmer to it. You've got the gold rivet detail there.
It
If you
would
want to
look
match your jewelry, it'd be great with
Fantastic
these
with a
earrings.
summer tan.
Yeah.
You know what I
totally.
mean? Like against your skin in the
Right.
summer where it's a little warmer, neutral. Really pretty. Plus that one will go with everything.
I love these close-ups.
Sage is gorgeous. Green is also a really easy color to pair back. In fashion, it works like a neutral. Think
I
of the
agree.
stem of a flower.
Yep.
It's Mother
Yep.
Nature's neutral. You never walk outside and think, oh gosh.
That doesn't match.
Yeah, the flowers I
And
sent
the
my
grass
mom,
don't
you know, they're
match.
so colorful, but the stem doesn't match. No, it matches. The all black choice, that's one to make sure, even if this is just your pedicure shoe,
Right.
but then you'll find you're wearing it a lot more
All
than
day
just
long.
for pedicures. The white is nice and fresh. And then we do have a silver. Now this one does have a touch of metallic, but it's not like a mirror.
Right.
You know how some of the metallics are like, whoa,
Or-
it's like too much.
Yes,
This is
or
like,
very reflective.
this is perfect.
It is.
it's a nice balance. This is the dark denim, I think is so fun. Got that great denim texture. And then the rose is really popular. It's called Desert Flower. So Desert Flower is the color. It's like a coral.
And I love the way it pops with that white outsole. It's so fresh.
Perfect match with
and
my
so
Denim and Company
it would.
outfit.
It would.
And then we have the same colors, but remember, if you're shopping the Yumi, like the Desert Flower is limited, and so was it the white, I
white.
believe. So if those are the colors that you're shopping for, we do have, these are in whole sizes 5 through 12 in wide, and then 6 through 12, or excuse me, sizes 5 through 12 in your medium width, and then in the wide is 6 through 12.
Yeah.
So if I'm a half size, what do you recommend?
Easy. So I'm a 7, I'm wearing a 7. But I would tell a 6.5, go up to a 7, and
Okay.
8.5, go up to a 9. It's very easy, it's very forgiving. The great thing about the Kholo is that you've got that adjustability. You've got the Velcro straps, so it's really easy to adjust throughout the day or set it and forget it. So for my narrow foot ladies, don't fear, because you've got that hook and loop there. You can easily tighten that up.
Yeah, good
Very
point.
easy.
Yeah, if you do have a more narrow foot, the Kholo is a great way to go because that one has the adjustable upper versus the thong does not. But remember, these go back so far in the foot that this doesn't create a pressure point. So it's a very comfortable, easy to wear thong sandal, but it's the footbed. Lara, for somebody that's just joining or they don't know the magic of a Revitalign footbed, this isn't just a sandal.
No,
This is a
no.
American Podiatric Medical Association
All APMA approved.
But the orthotic design really allows everybody to get a great fit and comfort, whether you need an orthotic or
It
not.
does, and I love that you brought that up because it's universal. So it's not for somebody specific with a specific type of arch. It's for all arch types, and there's no break-in time. Everybody needs that heel alignment. Everyone needs that Met pad that we've got here, and we all need arch support. And you're getting that with all of the Revitalign shoes. The other thing that's nice about this, Allie, it's quick drying. So no matter
Oh,
where you wear it,
sure.
are you going to wear it to the beach? Are you going to wear it to the pool, on the boat, and then do errands, the grocery
Right.
store, a
Splash
birthday
pad
party,
with the grandkids
anywhere.
you weren't expecting. You're
Anywhere.
like, please don't get me wet. And of course,
You're gonna get
you
wet.
Get wet, yeah. It's a fabulous summer shoe. We're on the go more than ever in the
Yeah.
summer. The days are longer, so you've got to make
Neoprene.
sure that you do have that comfort. That's why it dries quickly.
It's lined with neoprene. It's a man-made leather-like upper. It feels really soft. The lining feels really soft against your skin, and it's all quick drying. So no matter where you're going to wear it this summer, it's going to dry quickly, and you're going to look festive and fun.
If
and
you
these
find
flowers
yourself,
don't die.
there
They
you
don't
go.
die.
Flowers that never die, that you don't have to throw away at the end. Here's the thing: if you're on vacation and you realize, oh gosh, I just brought the wrong sandals and they're not working, and you stop at one of those beach shops, do you know how much you're going to pay? And they will not be Revitalign. They will not have an orthotic style footbed with that deep heel cup and that metatarsal footbed.
Right.
And you're probably going to pay the 80 plus, and you'll pay it because you're going to pinch. Right? You're like, gosh, well, my feet are just killing me. I need something. Get these today. Make sure you have an assortment. They're under $40. I also like to sometimes think about having an indoor shoe and an outdoor shoe.
I do too.
If this is a style that you like, I like to keep it on while I'm doing my chores around the house, while I'm cooking and running up and down the stairs and folding laundry. This is a great shoe to have an indoor and an outdoor. You could choose either the Kholo for indoors, the Yumi for your out and about little sandal, whichever you prefer. But for $39.98, I would not miss the opportunity on a shoe that is normally close to $80 at a comparable retail value. Crystal looks so cute in that white, too.
I was going to say, that white
It's
is really fresh, and I love how she was just doing that heel bounce, because you can see you've got lots of cushion, but it's supportive cushion. It's not like squishy squashy bottoming out.
Good point. Hey, listen, we've got 500 customers shopping. Just in this show, well over 2,000 have been spoken for. That's